Hi, my name is Adina Lebo, and I'm one of the trainers for Step Up to Elder Abuse video that we're going to be filming here today. This video deals with sexual elder abuse. The Step Up to Elder Abuse project is funded by the New Horizons for Seniors grant. Developed by OSCO, the learning series is to raise awareness of the 7 types of elder abuse. In this video, we're focusing on sexual elder abuse. You will learn what the definition of sexual elder abuse is, how to recognize the signs, and how to prevent it. There is a case study to help you understand what sexual abuse is, and you can visit our website at www.osco.org for more information and resources on this topic. If you believe that you are being abused or are in any immediate danger or risk of harm, please dial 911. OSCO is a registered charity. OSCO has been around for more than 30 years, and we bring together individual seniors and seniors organizations to enhance the quality of life of aging Ontarians. OSCO develops a variety of learning programs which are available in select locations in the province. We also produce educational videos that are found on our website. Defining sexual elder abuse. Sexual elder abuse is non-consensual sexual contact with an elderly person. This includes forcing and threatening an older person to engage in unwanted sexual activity. It may be any sexual contact with somebody with dementia or Alzheimer's or another disability that prevents the elder from consenting to the sexual act. Sexual abuse can be very difficult to identify, as embarrassment and shame may prevent the issue from being talked about or reported by the elder. What does sexual elder abuse look like? Predators often see elderly as easy victims, especially seniors who are physically weak or mentally impaired. Studies have found that the majority of elders, sexual abuse victims, have cognitive impairments or functional limitations. Abuse can occur in men and women. Be wary of aides that seek retaliation against an elder by using hot or cold water or rough behavior when bathing or showering the elderly. Sexual elder abuse can also be a form of violence, including marital rape. Abusive spouses often justifiably force sexual contact, rationalizing that sex is normal and an expected part of the marriage. This is called sexual assault. In some cases, people with dementia may enter a state of hypersexuality, posing challenges to them and others if they live in an institutional setting. On this slide, you will see some of the signs of sexual abuse. So, jokes about a senior in his or her presence, treating a senior as a sex object, like ogling them or winking, or sexual advances, sexual jokes about seniors. Criticisms of the senior sexuality, uncomfortable or unwanted touching, withholding sex or affection, seeing the need for affection as something sexual. It can be misinterpreted. Sexual labels such as, oh, this one is frigid or all dried up. Always wanting sex. A senior not being able to say no due to conditioning or dementia or for many other reasons. Promiscuity can also happen, and demanding sex with threats, forcing sex with self or others, forcing uncomfortable sex, or sex for the purpose of hurting, using objects or weapons. What are the possible warning signs of elder abuse? Sexual elder abuse is the least frequently reported type of elder mistreatment, and sometimes this is interpreted as physical or emotional abuse. Authorities may not trust the accounts of seniors with memory loss and do not take action following a report. Elders might not report their own situations because of feared retaliation by a caregiver, or perceived stigma at being victimized, or embarrassment or shame associated with the sexual abuse. It could be difficulty in communicating the details of the incident, or a desire to protect the perpetrator. Sexual abuse can have adverse effects on health and welfare of the elderly victim. Long-term effects of sexual abuse include anxiety, fear, post-traumatic disorders, health complications from sexually transmitted infections, panic attacks, or fear, depression, anger. It could be discomfort or avoidance of being in the presence of certain people. Could be trouble sleeping. It could be unexplained genital infections or venereal disease, or it could be manifesting in torn or stained underclothing. Prevention means becoming actively involved in the care of an elder, whether the elder is at home or living in a care facility. Simple actions like encouraging social interaction and frequently checking in on the older person may help prevent this kind of elder abuse. If you are able to intervene for yourself, be selective in hiring caregivers or care provider agencies. Tell the person with abusive behavior to stop any unwanted touching before it becomes sexual abuse. You can also report the person to their agency or a family member or someone you trust. Remember, no means no. Do not be ashamed to tell a trusted person what you suspect or believe has happened. If you're responsible for the care of an elderly person, please be selective of caregivers or people who take care of the elder. Information on long-term care homes is found on the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Long-Term Care website. To do an LTC home search and find the results of complaints, inspection issues, or critical incidents. You can visit the Retirement Home Regulatory Authority for complaints filed against retirement homes. If you suspect that you are a victim of sexual elder abuse or that sexual elder abuse is happening, please call 911 if the situation is an emergency. Let the elder know that sexual elder abuse is a criminal offense. As a victim, they have the right to make a complaint, a formal complaint and statement to the police. The police then determine whether charges would be laid. Older victims often suffer in silence due to their reluctance to report. It is important to start the conversation with the individual if you suspect sexual elder abuse. Seniors living in retirement and long-term care homes have additional protections with residents' bills of rights and processes to raise the issue of suspected elder abuse through the staff members and through associations existing in the industry. Case study of Jen. Jen was an active and independent woman and in her early 80s. She has some cognitive impairment. She's getting help from an agency with transportation helps her get food and medicines and do her banking. Jen recently shared that she was diagnosed with a rib fracture after she received a strong hug from the driver. Jen told her doctor that the driver was always hugging her and inappropriately touching her even after she asked him to stop. Once the driver suggested having sex and had attempted to pull down Jen's trousers. She told you she's afraid to use a transportation agency from that point on. So let's do a quick knowledge check. What are the signs of abuse? Who is the victim and who's the abuser? What could Jen do? The answers are in the next slide. So what are some of the signs of sexual elder abuse? Frequent hugging and inappropriate touching from the driver. The driver does not stop even when she asks him to. The driver suggested having sex. He attempted to pull down Jen's trousers. Who is the victim and who is the abuser? The victim is Jen. The abuser is the driver. What could Jen do? Jen could report the incidents to the agency and ask for another driver. Jen could report to the police the sexual behavior of the driver. In this video, we hope you've learned a little bit more about sexual elder abuse, and how to recognize it, how to prevent it, and what to do if you spot it. You learned what is on the OSCO website to help you or someone you know prevent elder abuse from happening. So please visit us for more information. OSCO's website is at www.osco.org/education, and you'll find it under Step Up to Elder Abuse, resources and information on elder abuse. There you will also find a list of agencies for information, referral, and support. And if you do not have a computer, please phone us at the office. Call the office 416-785-8570 to ask for a list of agencies. It can be mailed to you very quickly. We are grateful for the funding by New Horizons for Seniors grant for this 7-part learning series called Step Up to Elder Abuse. Please watch our other videos on elder abuse, and please reach out to OSCO if you have questions. We are grateful for the funding by the New Horizons for Seniors grant for this 7-part learning series called Step Up to Elder Abuse. Please watch the other videos we have made on elder abuse and reach out to OSCO if you have questions. Thank you very much for joining us for this presentation.